Directors of the congregation, welcome to Congregation BethChaim. Please take a look at the screen behind me to enhance your prayer experience and to keep everyone safe. Thank you for joining us this evening, and Shabbat Shalom.
Our opening song can be found in our prayer books on page 74. 74 in your prayer books. Ma Tovu.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. How many of you have ever been to a dress rehearsal of a play or a show or a performance? So those of you who have know that in exchange for a lesser or no price, you get hopefully a great performance, but often with a miscue or two along the way, right? Well, because you're here tonight, and because we were able to accelerate the installation of some new technology, we're going to do a dress rehearsal tonight. That's my way of saying if something goes wrong, you get what you pay for. I'm just kidding. So let me explain. Thanks to the generosity of an anonymous donor family, we have had this week installed underneath the carpeting a loop, a hearing loop, a telecoil loop. It is a similar technology to the telecoil that's inside a regular phone. So if you wear programmable hearing aids and you have the ability to turn to the telecoil function, which is what you use to listen on the phone, then what will happen is our microphone system will become almost like a Bluetooth, and it will be as if whoever is singing or reading from up here is whispering directly into your ear. It will make those who struggle to hear, even with hearing aids, will be able to hear more on the Bima than those who have normal hearing. Now, we are on Thursday night at 7:30 going to have a demo of the technology with an expert to explain how to use it. So that's what I mean today. I know that we're not giving you a lot of direction, but if you have the telecoil to try it, and if you have programmable aids but don't have telecoil built into your program, if you go to your hearing aid dispenser, he or she can reprogram it to add it. So for the High Holy Days, with the exception of a couple of dead spots throughout, anyone sitting in this room and in the middle social hall who wears programmable hearing aids should hear every word in ways that you haven't before. We'll explain more if you have questions, but those of you who can try it, if it works or doesn't work, please grab me after the service tonight. So with that announcement, everyone take a deep breath and let it go. One more. We are very blessed this evening because we are part of a ritual that we will share together that at least the way what we're dedicating, I know has not been done for many, many, many years here at BethChaim. Thanks to the generosity and initiative of the sisterhood and those who contributed, we are blessed tonight to dedicate the new Torah mantle covers that we will use for the High Holy Days. Now, to explain for a moment, a Torah mantle is often changed in a congregation on the night of Slichot. For Ashkenazic congregations, that's the Saturday before the High Holy Days, at least 3 days out, better known as tomorrow night. In Sephardic congregations, it's the beginning of the month of Elul. The white of a Torah cover and the white of other things that will transform the sanctuary symbolizes that clean slate that metaphorically we seek during these High Holy Days. That opportunity to take those moments that we have missed the mark and wipe them away, to begin anew on a new course for the coming year, hopefully towards righteousness. And we are blessed that the sisterhood has been inspired to take on this project, which we will all be blessed with during the coming weeks, in loving memory of one of their own, of a former sisterhood president, Marlene Brown. And so it's my honor to invite to the Bima Marlene's mother, Barbara, and Donna Scher, a longtime sisterhood board member, to share a few words about Marlene, as well as Ellen Chasen and Cindy Bright, Ellen the sisterhood president, and Cindy the immediate past president, to share a little bit about the project and how it came to fruition.
Ellen, just speak into the table. Oh, speak into the table.
I'm here tonight to thank everybody in the temple, particularly the sisterhood and everyone who's here, for this very kind gesture on behalf of Marlene. She was a wonderful girl. She was, I call her the best and the bravest person I've ever met. She struggled for many years, and during that time, she still managed to work full-time, to bring up her children, to be a loving wife, to be a very, very active member of this congregation and the sisterhood. And we are all fortunate to have had her in our family and in our midst for the number of years that she was able to be with us. Unfortunately, her father himself is ill and can't be here tonight, but again, I thank everybody who knew her and who is honoring her in this way. She really was a blessing.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Donna Scher. Marlene was my friend for over 15 years, and our friendship crossed diverse organizations in our community, not just Temple, Youth Orchestra, and many other schools, many things like that. So when I was asked to give a 2-minute speech about her, I was just, adjective just came to me. First of all, Marlene was absolutely brilliant, as evidenced by interning at the Supreme Court of the United States. But she was modest and humble, never boasting about her intelligence, abilities, or anything she did. She was never afraid to voice her opinion. And she always did that respectfully, and I admire that too. She was assertive, not aggressive, and she really believed in doing the right thing and was a leader in every aspect of the word. She was extremely caring and generous, not just of her money and time, but just of herself. Dedicated and committed to whatever she set her mind to do. And she encouraged others, including myself, to get more involved in everything, whether it was in the PINC, the the Princeton Breast Cancer Resource Center program, Planned Parenthood fundraising. She would gather us for groups. We'd have a table, and she was a role model for many, many people. Most of all, Marlene was exceptionally brave and courageous. Never complained. She looked at the bright side of things and had many obstacles to overcome, but she never complained. Marlene is and always will be deeply missed.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm Ellen Chason. In early 2019, BethChaim Sisterhood decided to honor Marlene Brown, past Sisterhood president, with the creation of a new set of High Holiday Torah covers. As Sisterhood president, I asked Joyce Kalstein to identify an artist and commission the Torah covers. Joyce worked closely with Orly Klugman throughout the entire process. Joyce is on vacation in Greece right now, but she is here in spirit. She sent the following description about her work on the project, which past Sisterhood President Cindy Bright will read for us.
Now, these are Joyce's words, so when I say I don't mean me. After reviewing the covers of 3 artists, Orly and Joyce chose Marjorie Langer, Custom Judaica, located in Tucson, Arizona. First, Marjorie worked with us on designs of the 3 covers. Each cover celebrates a specific Hebrew phrase and symbol. Shana Tova, Happy New Year. Yom Teruah, day of shouting and blasting. Oops, this is the wrong one. No, this is the right copy. And pomegranates, highly symbolic in Jewish tradition and most often associated with fertility and good deeds. The next step was to work with Marjorie in the choice of fabrics to be used. As you can see, the fabrics chosen enhance the design in a very special way. Thank you to BethChaim Sisterhood, Marlene Brown's family, and the generous donors who provided the funding for this labor of love. And I quote Joyce in saying, "It was truly an honor to work with Orly on this extraordinary project."
Friends, as Barbara mentioned, we moved the dedication to the beginning of the service because Marlene's father, Jim, is taken ill and the family has to go back to be with them. So we continue with the ritual of the changing of the mantles. We invite to the bima Ben McMillan, Karen Haas, Barbara Brown, Mindy Shedler, Lori Balin, Ori Klugman, Fran Lichtenstein, Cheryl Wexler, and Janet Bremen, as well as David, Marlene's husband, and Bob Haas, Marlene's brother-in-law, and a special acknowledgement, of course, of her son, who will be with us on the bima, Ben. Please join us on the bima. Stand right here. Family here. Will the congregation please rise? Please, those of you holding the covers who will be dressing, grab it. Grab it. Stand behind. Those of you dressing, please grab the mantles. Our tradition teaches that if we live a life filled with the ideals and values that Torah leads us towards, then after our days on earth, our life continues to bring meaning and blessing and inspiration, not only to those who knew us and loved us, but to all whose lives we were able to touch along the way. And so we pray that these mantles that we dedicate at this moment will serve as a symbol for all that your loved one, that our loved one represented during her life. It will remind us of those beautiful values by which she went about touching the lives around her. And if in that inspiration we continue to fulfill that memory and that blessing with continued love and righteousness and goodness, then Marlene's life continues to have meaning long after her days on earth. And so it is our honor symbolically to bless you as we bless our Sifrei Torah with the words that translate, "Blessed are you, eternal God, rule of the world, who gives life, who sustains us, and who brings meaning to the most important moments of our lives." We share together.
Now we are ready for Shabbat. We turn in our prayer books to pages 2 and 3.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle the light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. And we continue on page 5 for Kiddush. Please rise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava u'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila l'mikrae kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, ki vadu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha b'ahava u'ratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. BethChaim. Please be seated. We continue on pages 20 and 21 with Lecha Dodi. We'll stay seated until the 9th final verse, where we turn and face the entrance, so eager to greet the Sabbath bride.
Oh
could turn to your neighbors and greet them Shabbat Shalom. We remain standing as we continue on page 26. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba v'yamad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'chayedechol beit Yisrael Bagala, bagala, ubizman karib, bimeru amen. Yehesh merava mevarach, le'alam u'alme'amaya, yitparach, yitparach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalav, shemei dekudisha brichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, tamiran b'yama, v'imru amen. We continue on page 31 at the bottom. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim. We read responsively on the bottom of 33. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. Baruch she'kevo malchuto le'olam va'ed. Please be seated. read together on 41. Sing the song of men and women, joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come. The song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more. The song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. We rise for the Amidah, which begins on page 46. Adonai sifatai tiftachu fi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei avotinu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasarim Tovim, V'konei Ha'akol, V'zocher Chastei Avot v'imahot, U'mevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo B'yava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei HaKol Atah Rab L'Hoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayei HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Berofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Beimit, Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, B'ne'eman atah lahachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, Ukdoshim b'chol yom yehallelu chasela, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el hakadosh. Please be seated. So many of us in this room are bringing blessings with us into this sanctuary this Shabbat, and we want to celebrate with you. So please let us take a few moments to acknowledge out loud the blessings in our lives so we can be grateful with you. Arlene.
I have 3 grandchildren in Maine, but my grandson Sammy was playing football and got a concussion. And my granddaughter Claire was playing field hockey and bumped her knee. But they're
So is the blessing that they're okay? Okay, that your grandchildren are doing better. They made it through their injuries. Chloe made it through surgery. I imagine that's why she's not here tonight. She's not here because that's fair, but I know how much she loves to be here, so we're sending her lots of healing vibes. Wonderful. Let's pause to say thank you. I just play the cantor on TV. Lori. The newly painted lines in the parking lot, not only do they look terrific, but I hope they're helpful. Oh, yes.
Ann and I celebrated our 30th wedding anniversary.
Mazel tov to Ann and Josh on 30 years of marriage. Thankful for our beautiful new high holiday Torah covers. Absolutely. Other blessings. Yes. Irene. Your granddaughter Natalie, who recently became a bat mitzvah. Mazel tov.
I was in the Adirondacks last week with Arlene. We were hiking and had a great time. The best part is we kicked out the shreds.
All right. You can't travel with just anyone. Many of us have learned that lesson. Lori. Mazel tov on your son's new job. We'll pause to say thank you. Sharon. All right. Fantastic. New milestones, swimming. Wonderful. Any other blessings we want to share with our community tonight?
I got a new job.
You got a new job, Mazel tov, since I last saw you?
I don't know if we talked about it.
Lindsay couldn't babysit for me tonight because she's here with all of us. Any other blessings to cap off our Shabbat? And on page 60, that blessing that eludes us, that blessing of shalom, of peace. take a few moments to offer the prayers of our own hearts. Our thoughts now turn to those in our lives in need of healing, whether that be healing of the body, healing of the mind, healing of the heart, or healing of the soul. If you are keeping someone in your prayers this Shabbat, I invite you to share those names out loud with us now.
Bucciati and Jerry Milstein.
Linda Schaefer, Aixa Wellborn, and Liz Martinez.
Those names we add: Megan Mary DePero, Rhoda Schwartz, Arlene Grable, Donald Molaski, Teddy Molaski, Nathan Hecker, Jeff Stoller, Claire Meyer, William Jackie Sola, Stephanie Herman, Zahava Bat Rivka, Steve Bizanoff, Marion Berman, and Kent Payne. For all those and many more in need of healing, we sing this Mishiberach. I'm sorry, choir. Would everyone please rise for the Aleinu on the bottom of page 282. We're keeping them on their toes this evening. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breishi, shelo asanu kigoye haratzot, velo samanu kimishpachot hadama, shelo sam chelkenu hahem, vegoralenu kechol hamonam, vanachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, Lifnei Melech Malchei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu V'nemar V'haya Adonai L'melech al kol haaretz Bayom hahu Yeh Adonai echad U'shemo echad. Please be seated as we turn to page 294 for Mourner's Kaddish. We'll ask as we recite the following names, if it is your loved one who we name, please stand at your seat until the rest of the community will rise and we will recite these hallowed words together. In the period of Shloshim, the first 30 days of mourning, we remember Dr. Stephen Harris, husband of Arlene Harris. We remember Andrew Feldman, brother of Esther Goldstein. We remember Pamela White, family of Arlene Munkachi. And we remember the following yard sites, the anniversary of loved ones' deaths. Jesse Jacobs, Sandra Adler, Alfred Berg, Milton Bogad, Helen Elbaum, George Joseph Copland, Diane Etter, Marjorie Eisenberg, Hannah Cagle, Lucille Snyder, Ely Gotti, Mildred Goldstein, Blanche Hittner, Keith Milano, Louise Nemerson, Harry Soffin, Michael Bayer, Karen Rosengarten, Sam Greenberg, Nathaniel Norton Springer, Lenore Strober, Karen Wernick, Mildred D. Girolamo, Milton Berkowitz, Raymond Klinkman, Philip Rafkin, David Lee Underwood, Lisa Abamonte, Yetta Solomon, Jack Solomon, Anita Weinstein, and Celia Boyar-Weiss. Together we rise as one community and recite the words of Mourner's Kaddish on 294. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Bialma divrach hirutei v'yanlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon, uchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'gala v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mivarach, le'alam u'almei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yit hadar, v'yit aleh, v'yit halal, shemei dekudisha, b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran bi'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, V'imru, amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories always be a blessing. Please be seated.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'd like to offer our appreciation to the ushers and the Oneg hosts and hostesses for their help tonight. We are searching for adult volunteers to help with the cameras for our live stream during the High Holy Day services. If you can use a remote, you can help. Please reach out to Cantor Stewart Binder if you're available. Join the community tomorrow night at Bethel Synagogue in East Windsor for Slichot services. Prepare for the High Holy Days with music and prayer. This Thursday afternoon, I'm going to mess his name up, Golinkin will join us to discuss the geopolitics of the Middle East impact in Israel. Thank you.
I would like to make a small announcement, but it's big to us. We want to thank Cecilia Tepping Goldschmidt for the wonderful job she did tonight in Cantor Stewart's absence. Thank you.
And we're so grateful to our choir for making such beautiful music. And we'll finish that beautiful music on page 321 with an oldie but goodie Adon Olam. 321.
Did they rise for this?
We invite you to please rise. And the best you can, please come, grab the challah. Grab someone grabbing the challah. Grab someone grabbing someone. Y'all look planted. Come on in. Let's go. Grab someone. If you've been here the last few weeks, you know what's happening. Please grab the challah touch. We're joining together. There you go. You show them what to do. And you should have leaders among the youth. Please join with us in Motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
So please take some, pass it around. We invite you, please, to put your arms around a loved one. Reach out a hand to a friend. Reach out a hand and make a new friend. Everybody grab someone.
I always have challah, but donate. Yeah.
Eternal God, we stand before you in thanksgiving for all of our blessings in life. We give thanks to you, eternal God, for the love that comes from family, the support that comes from friends, the privilege of being part of sacred community, and for all of your blessings that unfurl around us. We offer you our thanks and our praise. Eternal God, we invoke your name as we ask that your blessing will be with each of us, our family, our friends throughout our community and the world during Shabbat. and the days to come.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless us and protect us.
Yaher Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's countenance shine upon us and be gracious to us.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God's eyes remain fixed upon us as they have been on this sacred night. May God's blessing continue to be inspired within us through the beauty of our new Torah mantles. And may we continue to renew ourselves during this month of Elul as we prepare to stand before God, to ask for God's love, God's forgiveness, and God's guidance towards a year filled with blessing, with health, and with peace. As together we say,
Tikia.
Did everybody hear that?